Welcome back to another episode of the Shonen Table. My name is Manuel.
I'm Gafar.
And we're going to give you our top 5 ranking of our weekly anime watch list.
Let's get to it.
We're breaking into the spring release of anime this week. We had some new anime come out. We had the Fire Force finale, we had Daemon, and we had One Piece, baby. We're back. So here's the best anime of the week. At 5th place, we have Fire Force. It's finally come to an end.
And so he is finally beginning.
So this is the end of Fire Force. It's finally come to an end, and I actually loved the ending. It was a great ending, a great connection to Soul Eater. I haven't seen Soul Eater at all, but after this, I'm definitely going to give Soul Eater a watch. Shinra Bancho, man, it was short. I wanted to see more of his power, but I still loved it anyway. It was a great episode, 100%.
A lot of mixed feelings about how it was, just a little bit rushed, but regardless, I'm content. You got to give it. I want to see, I know this is a prequel, but I want to see the sequel. I want to see the stopgap, the in-between Fire Force and Soul Eater. Benimaru, Shinra without their powers, bro. They're out with Obi. They got Superman powers. I want to see that, and it has to be my top 5 because the written masterpiece, like just to pay respect to the fact that this is a prequel to a whole nother verse, and you have now seen how they created that whole verse. When have we seen an anime show us how the verse was created?
No, it was pretty.
Do you see what I mean in that kind of way?
It's pretty sick.
So for that reason, they smashed it. I had to give it a number 5.
Also, because Arthur wasn't on the planet when Death took all their Odiola burst, does he still have his powers? In 4th place, I have T-Bait. Amazing animations, definitely a great comeback. So it was an amazing return for T-Bait. Had better animations, great action scenes. I still see there's a lot of hate in T-Bait. And you know what? I was one of those haters for season 1. I'm telling you right now, season 1 of T-Bait was terrible. The only good episode was the last episode. But this episode of T-Bait, the new season, it was actually pretty good. He had some great action. He soloed one monster, which takes like a whole party to do. We saw like all the powers he has, and like he's actually pretty strong, and he still wants to get stronger. So I want to see how strong he gets. T-Bait, you made it on the list this week.
In 4th place, I've got Darwin's Incident. It left the season off with a mad plot twist. Darwin's finale. His biological mum, the chimpanzee, she's in the hospital dying. Before she goes out, she left us with a bang. She said, I've got 2 sons. You're thinking, what? We only know about Charlie. Who's the other one? Yeah? We then skip forward. We see the leader of the ALA, Riviera Firebender. He's chatting to someone in a chair talking about how's the vessel fitting? Are you liking your new vessel and shit? Who's this guy sitting in a chair? A slender looking Charlie, bruv. It's his brother. We don't know if he's older or younger, but he looks cooler, I must say. He's got a little slice in his neck, kind of like Kakazu and that, and he done and
looks
shit.
like a gangster.
He looks like a gangster. I can't lie. I like him more than Charlie already. But they left us on a mad cliffhanger, and I can't wait for season 2 because what's he going to do? Why? He looks like the leader of the ALA right now. At 3rd place, we got One Piece. One Piece is finally back.
One Piece is back, baby. I loved seeing all the big characters. What an episode. We saw Shanks, Blackbeard. This Blackbeard guy, man, I love him. He's one of my favorite characters, and he's got a lot going on. He's got the three-eyed girl, he's got Garp, he's got a lot of things going on. He's just smart. He's always thinking ahead. He needs bargaining chips because he knows what's coming. It's crazy. And then Shanks, what a bad man. I knew it wasn't poison. He's a bad man, but he just wanted to test Barto. He wanted to test him, and Barto passed with flying colours.
You got to give it up to Barto. I can't lie. I love this guy. He respected it. We knew. I kind of knew. I felt Shanks was testing him, bro. But if this guy knew Luffy's connection with Shanks, he wouldn't have fucking pushed his luck. Do you see what I mean? And like, even when they sniped his ship, yeah. Even when they sniped his ship, yeah. You know who sniped his ship. Even when that happened, I still think that they're gonna assist him in some way. They already sent lifeboats. They sent lifeboats before the bullet actually hit his thing. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to assist him in some kind of way. You disrespect
Shanks. You got to pay a price.
You do got to pay. Like Shanks, he made a tough call, but it was the right call to make for an Emperor's crew.
100%. In 2nd place, I have Petals of Reincarnation. Great concept, amazing first episode. So this is a crazy anime with a crazy concept, insane powers. I love bringing back historical people and then just giving them powers. It's just a crazy concept. So yeah, that's what essentially this is. So you kill yourself and you basically reincarnate as a person or a descendant from your family or a historical figure of some sort. So it's good or bad. We saw a girl kill herself and basically transform into Miyamoto Musashi, the strongest swordsman. We saw a version of that, her version of that transformation. The main character of this season actually got a power which is called theft, a stealing power, which I thought was actually pretty rubbish in the beginning. But then I thought about it. Maybe he could like steal some hearts or something. That sounds pretty cool. But in fact, it was even better. First mission they had was they fought Vlad the Impaler. Crazy. And his powers are obviously impaling. He touches the floor and spikes come out and all that stuff. It was an insane fight. And the main character basically ripped something out of him, but we don't know what. Until the end of the episode, we found out the main character can steal powers of other people. He killed Vlad the Impaler in the end. Great anime, great concept. That's a win.
At second place, we've got Nippon Sangoku. Brand new anime. Its first episode, I rate it a 9 rated. Why you should watch Nippon Sangoku? Let me give you the context. The era they're in, it's past the modern day era that we are in. It's in the future after a nuclear disaster that Japan has regressed. Now they're back to warring states and there's 3 main family clans. Let's talk about the main character. What is he? He's highly intelligent. He's a farmer. What does he do in his spare time? He just reads books all around the library, gains knowledge about Japan's history. He name drops people like Sun Tzu, randomly quoting the guy who wrote The Art of War. So from the 3 warring states, one of them has entered his village. This guy's a bit corrupt. He's now taxing people randomly. He shouldn't. They should be taxed at the end of the year. Anyways, his wife said, fuck all this bullshit, let me go beat him up. And basically she beats him up, says, yo, this is not justice, and they kind of retreated. What he then does is, a couple days later, he wakes up, his wife's not around, he walks out of his house, there's trails of blood. And then what does it lead up to? It leads up to a box next to one of the heads of that clan and the guy who his wife beat up. He's made the conclusion that's his wife's head in the box, not just his head, but her arms and her legs. This guy then understood the whole situation. He wanted, in an instant, what he's basically thinking is basically, I want to go kill this guy, but if I kill him, someone is just going to replace him, and it's not actually going to change the corruption of this of his village. So he said, that's not going to work, so I'm not going to kill him. He just had a little conversation with him for 5 minutes or whatever. The guy who his wife initially beat up, he then got killed by this person because he outed him, called him fat or something. But what's sick, it was the way that he ducted. I shouldn't kill him. I'm going to get the better revenge. What is his better revenge? He's going to basically work his way up into this clan and change the world for the better. Not by killing him, but by changing it by himself and him being the person in figure. Give it a watch. It was a 9 out of 10 anime. What an episode.
Best anime of the week this week is Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Insane new anime and from the creators of Full Metal Alchemist.
Why you should watch Daemons of the Shadow Realm. If you're an old shonen head like me that used to watch Hunter x Hunter and Naruto, you're going to love this. It's a modern adaptation, right? So you get the better graphics, 10 out of 10 animation, but it's got the same spirit in my eyes as old shonens. You can feel it in the music and the sounds that you hear, the little sound effects, and you can feel it in the graphics that you see. So old shonens, this one's for you. Give it a watch.
This anime, we start off in the mountains. We meet the main character, Yuru. He has a sister who's in a cage. I have no idea what reason. So anyway, it's a small village and they're kind of suffering. Like they struggle with agriculture and all that stuff. It looks like this period is like the Edo period and stuff. So anyway, out of nowhere, Yuru's hearing a plane in the Edo period. So he looks up and he's saying, is that a dragon? So apparently there's dragons in this place. And then these guys seem to be in some sort of barrier, which then breaks. And out of nowhere, helicopters start flying into the place and Black Ops agents start coming and raiding and killing everyone in the scene. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Then we see some powers, some little girl starts gobbling people up and tearing people to shreds. What the hell is going on? So anyway, some next girl comes, kills my man's sister and says, I'm your sister. What the hell is going on? So there was a lot of action and even more questions with this anime. Great animations, you guys need to be watching 100%. In a fight to the death, out of these duos, who's coming out alive?
At first glance, I'm going with Yuta and Yuji.
100%.
However, if I start thinking about it, and it depends, if you're not going to make it the same verse and not have equalization, I'm going to say Yuji and Yuta. But if you have equalization in reverse, I'm going to say Asta and Yuno are taking it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I want Bakugou to do something. A Deku.
Them man probably have they have the biggest attack power. Attack power, these man AP, Deku does win it. But the hacks that
Bakugou speed.
It's just the hacks that fucking Yuta has. I don't see it happening. Also, he can copy. So what if he can copy Asta's anti-magic?
Nah, I'm not having it. Asta whack out the sword. Don't let that happen, bro.
And then Yuta's also immortal, basically, with RCT, bro. I don't know.
He is, but in a battle of attrition, Asta can fight for for months.
Probably
He's
can.
fighting for 10, 30, 40 minutes.
He can just heal up his lungs, heal up everything. It's a sick fight, can't lie.
Yeah. Have you also just taken Gon and Killua straight out
Bro, Gon doesn't have enough feet, bro. I'm telling you.
I have
like,
as well. I have as
don't-
well. That's what I'm asking.
I don't like it, you know what I mean? Killua, like, cool. Obviously, Gon's stronger than Killua, but like,
Killua's
these
an
men are
assassin,
dying.
which
These
I
men
like.
are dying. I think Asta would smoke Gon, like, personally.
Yeah, in a fist fight as well.
Yeah, you...
What? No powers.
Oh, no powers, yeah.
No
straight.
powers in that whole list. Asta's smoking
Asta's
everyone,
wiping.
bro.
Asta's wiping, 100%. But yeah, I'm going with Yuji and Yuta. Right, Griffs?
Yep.
If you had the power to arise anyone in anime, who are the 3 characters you are arising?
Oh, it's techie. Off the jump, I need to go with Miriam
Nice.
from Hunter x Hunter.
Nice.
Following him, I need Tobirama from
Ooh,
Naruto.
okay.
He's a Hokage. He made the Ninja Academy. He created Shadow Clone Flying. He's smart as hell. Yeah, you need that around you.
Okay.
And then lastly, from One Piece, Whitebeard.
Ooh,
Who's gonna mess with you with a guy that can shake the world?
I'll tell you. So my first one would be Goldie Roger.
Yeah.
My second one is going to be Yamamoto. RIP, we need him back 100%. And the last one is Commander Irwin.
Ooh.
I just need that guy back, man. That guy, I could go to war for him for anything, even if he's wrong.
You just need him for just the speeches.
Swear down. My soldiers don't falter. Which of these Naruto characters would be the scariest? We got Neji with the curse mark.
Nice.
We got Kiba with Sage Mode. We have Choji with 100 healings. Crazy. And we have Sakura with Jugo's curse.
Yep.
Something? Yeah.
We also got Shino with Hidan's ability.
Insane.
Shikamaru with a Sharingan.
Big problem.
Ino with a Byakugan.
Nah.
Nah. And Rock Lee with lightning release. The
Nah.
Raikage's power.
Nah, listen. I'm
Cool.
going to start off with Rock Lee, yeah? That nigga's already fast. He's probably got weights on as we speak. And then you're giving him lightning powers? Bro, he's
Yeah.
going to be blitzing people, bro. Forget the gates, man. He's going to put the cloak on. Whoosh.
Yeah, you're finished.
Bro.
But I have to go with my heart. My heart is telling me Shino, bro. Shino has not lost a fight in Naruto in general.
Yeah.
You're now giving a guy that has bees, Hidan's ability, and no, he ain't got bees, he's got bugs, you know what I mean?
Mosquitoes.
But he's got mosquito. Bro, he's Hidan, but with Wi-Fi, bro. Are you stupid? Shino is scary in base form. Imagine you're chatting to Shino, a little cockroach comes out of his forehead, yeah? Now he's got Jushin powers. Shino for me, bro.
That is crazy. That is insane. Shikamaru is actually pretty scary as well with Sharingan.
Chakra reserves, though. He ain't got much.
I guess.
Ino, she could see through people, but yeah.
Nah.
Choji, okay.
He's scary. He could stay big for a while.
Yeah,
100%.
he can regenerate as well.
Yeah.
So he can just
chop
run
his arm
through
off.
everything. Yeah. He's
like,
just running.
pretty sick.
He's like a flipping abnormal titan.
I'd say the second or third scariest would be Neji, really. Because if he has the same buff as like Sasuke against Naruto with the transformation of the curse mark, that's pretty scary. That's
Bro,
a
he can
huge
fly.
one. He has wings.
Imagine he has wings, bro.
Kibo and Sage Mode, though, that is pretty tough. Like, that is pretty cool.
Very strong. Sage mode in itself, he's above everyone.
Yeah.
But I think he's too stupid to utilize it to its full potential. Do you know what I mean? And he's sharing brain cells with a dog, bro. Like,
I'm locking in Rock Lee with lightning release.
yeah, nah,
100%.
Shino, he's got Wi-Fi HIV, bro. You know what I mean? Malaria and that.
That's lit. That's another episode of the Shonen Table. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Because